MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Angels Baseball on the Show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny? Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His first home run of the season as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ryu is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Grichuk is underneath this one. One gone.
That is third.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And that's the second out.
That is four.
Now at the plate, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Upton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Bottom of the 1st coming up, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Striding into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Gurriel.
The pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that
smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Upton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Men on third with two down. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Jason Castro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pujols begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Pujols is retired, two down now. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Three and two. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ball one.
1-0.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home. That was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Base is empty here with nobody out.
Fans, a reminder to stop by our auction tent here at the stadium. This month's celebrity auctions include MLB The Show merchandise, signed by Chris Cutlass and Scott Rohde, and even a lot of Nick Livingston's beers.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery.
Oh, that's it.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Now at the plate, David Fletcher, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fletcher is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. David Fletcher is retired to kick off the inning. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. In now is Anthony Rendon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1 after 2.5. It remains a 1-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. And he lays off there 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
A ball and no strikes. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio, as it's grounded sharply to first. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. On now to the top of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Justin Upton. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses. 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit in the air out to left. On the move is Upton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit hard on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bichette isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the runner from first comes around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Rowdy Tellez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To third. Rendon has it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Fisher, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And another foul ball. The 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. The frustration stems around not just how much they're striking out, but more importantly, how much they're striking out looking. He acknowledged that the opposition is making good pitches, but he also said that they're hittable. They feel like there's no reason to accept letting pitches in the strike zone go by in two-strike situations.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Riding in once again, Brian Goodwin. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box, David Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping in to Oscar Hernandez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Hey, Oscar.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Misses, ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Still 1-2. fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6.
Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Reined in. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Just short, hit hard. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Line drive to center field. Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Bo Bichette will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. This is in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 2-1. Striding in, Tommy La Stella. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Tellez has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding in, Albert Pujols. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Angels go quietly there. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning now. And standing in the outfielder, Derek Fisher. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and I think the question becomes how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Hit on the ground toward the left. Simmons has it. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Anthony Bass is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 52.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Brian Goodwin.
This thing's far from over.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center as we are all knotted up at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now back, right fielder.
At the plate now, David Fletcher as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. At the plate, Mike Trout. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bass stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. He's right there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Shohei Ohtani is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
17, Shohei Ohtani.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Biggio. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Ohtani, originally from Japan, of course. This is his first year at the big league level. And he got him.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains 2-2. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Justin Upton the next to hit. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here it comes. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And it's fouled away. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Rendell Grichuk comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. He's running. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Reese McGuire stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field, number
Trent
10.
Thornton takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in
Number
extra
57,
innings.
Trent Thornton.
We are into extra innings, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Castro. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Here's Albert now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Gurriel is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Goodwin, who went deep last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Ready for another shot now to Oscar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Popped him up. Pujols over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Digging in now, Kevin Biggio, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. 11th inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, David Fletcher. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And now a soft liner to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Line down the left field line, but this is going to get fouled.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Fouled away. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2. Into the box, Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman.
As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Oh.
And there's out number 2.
Now that.
Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to third, scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Angels 3, the Blue Jays 2. So coming to the plate, Danny Jansen. He went down on strikes last time up.
The catcher, number 9.
Hansel Robles takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Hansel Robles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to third. Rendon is there. And the Angels are moving on. They've won the American League West.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Shohei Ohtani claims the win out of the pen, his first. Hansel Robles wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.